The people of the United Kingdom have voted to leave the European Union. Inevitably, there'll be a period of uncertainty and adjustment following this result. But as the Prime Minister said just this morning, there'll be no initial change in the way our people can travel, in the way our goods can move, or the way our services can be sold. And it will take some time for the United Kingdom to establish new relationships with Europe and the rest of the world. So some market and economic volatility can be expected as this process unfolds. But we are well prepared for this. Her Majesty's Treasury and the Bank of England have engaged in extensive contingency planning, and the Chancellor and I have remained in close contact, including through the night and this morning. To be clear, the Bank of England will not hesitate to take additional measures as required, as markets adjust, and as the UK economy moves forward. Those economic adjustments will be supported by a resilient UK financial system, one that the Bank of England has consistently strengthened over the course of the last 7 years. The capital requirements of our largest banks are now 10 times higher than before the financial crisis. And the Bank of England has stress tested those banks against scenarios far more severe than our country currently faces. As a result of these actions, UK banks have raised over £130 billion of new capital and now have more than £600 billion of high-quality liquid assets. So why does this matter? Well, that substantial capital and huge liquidity gives banks the flexibility they need to continue to lend to UK businesses and households, even during challenging times. Moreover, as a backstop, and to support the functioning of markets, the Bank of England stands ready to provide more than £250 billion of additional funds through its normal market operations. The Bank of England is also able to provide substantial liquidity in foreign currency if required. And we expect institutions to draw on this funding if and when appropriate, just as we expect them to draw on their own resources as needed in order to provide credit to support markets and to supply other financial services to the real economy. In the coming weeks, the bank will assess economic conditions, and we will consider any additional policy responses. A few months ago, the bank judged that the risks around the referendum were the most significant near-term domestic risks to financial stability. To mitigate them, the bank has put in place extensive contingency plans. And these plans begin with ensuring that the core of our financial system is well capitalized, is liquid, and is strong. This resilience is backed up by the Bank of England's liquidity facilities in sterling and foreign currencies, and all of these resources will support orderly market functioning in the face of any short-term volatility. The bank will continue to consult and cooperate with all relevant domestic and international authorities to ensure that the UK financial system can absorb any stresses and can do its job of concentrating on serving the real economy. That economy will adjust to new trading relationships that will be put in place over time. And it's these public and private decisions which will determine the UK's long-term economic prospects. The best contribution of the Bank of England, the best contribution we can make to this process, is to continue to pursue relentlessly our responsibilities for monetary and financial stability. These are unchanged, and we've taken all the necessary steps to prepare for today's events, and in the future, we will not hesitate to take any additional measures required to meet our responsibilities as the United Kingdom moves forward. Thank you very much.